gosh, your problem is not success. Your problem is over responsibility, and you've got too many monkeys on your back. By the end of this video, you're gonna learn how to set clear boundaries and get those monkeys off your back. And I can tell you from personal experience, I used to be a total people pleaser. I would say yes to everything. So when I learned how to say no, I remember that feeling of guilt when I did say no, and the feeling of resentment when I didn't, but I probably should have. If you're new to my channel, I'm Judi Glova, and for the past 15 years, I've been an executive coach and an expert in intuitive leadership. So hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below. That way you'll continue to get these videos that come out each week. Here's what I mean by having monkeys on your back. Monkeys are problems. So imagine you walk into your office in the morning and it's completely empty. But by the end of the day, it's filled wall to wall with monkeys. But those monkeys are problems. They're other people's problems. They're the problems that come into your office by your team. And maybe a team member is saying, so how do I deal with this horrible client? Or how do I fix this budget? Or hey, we've got this technical issue, what do I do? So by the end of the day, you've got wall-to-wall monkeys. So the point here is that we want to make sure that you do not have an office full of monkeys, and you can get those monkeys off your back by setting really clear boundaries. I was on a coaching call about 2 weeks ago with a CEO in Silicon Valley, and we were dealing with a pretty serious issue because she was fed up and ready to walk out the door. You see, Christina was pretty new to her role, but she had really been championing a lot of change as well as growth in her organization. And instead of celebrating, she was feeling resentful, exhausted, and totally stressed out. So when we dug a little deeper, I realized, oh my gosh, your problem is not success. Your problem is over responsibility, and you've got too many monkeys on your back. She was actually saying yes to every little and big problem because she knew that she could fix it. And she also tended to get kind of like a high out of being able to solve problems. It was one of her superpowers. She loved to solve problems. But here's the thing, anytime you're a leader and you overuse one of your superpowers, it becomes your liability. Her first aha moment was when she realizes that she was addicted to problem solving. And she also realized that she needed to set clear boundaries. That's when I asked her, you know what, Christina, think about those people, think about those mentors who didn't take on your monkeys, but empowered you to solve your problems for yourself. And that's when she realized that those mentors really set her up for success for the long haul. At that point, Christina had her second aha moment. She realized that by empowering her team to become great problem solvers, the whole team would improve. As our coaching call was coming to a close, I actually heard Christina's new puppy barking in the background. And I was just as a crazy whim, I said, so Christina, do you allow your puppy to poop in your shoes? And she was like, no. And what does that have to do with leadership? We're talking about leadership. And I'm like, oh, actually, there is a correlation because how we train people to treat us is very profound. If we allow people to constantly come to us with chaos and fire drills and drama, that's what they're gonna think that we accept. So how are you training your people to treat you? That's when she got her third aha, because she realized that she needed to say no more often and set clear boundaries. And she really got it. So I gave her a homework assignment that she had to say no at least once a day when she needed to. Here's the key distinctions that I shared with her that are important about setting clear boundaries. Number one is that you really want to be clear, crystal clear. Number two, you want to make sure that you're being kind. Your tone of voice is kind and considerate. Number three is that you want to be firm. Right? This is not something that you're going to be like asking permissions like, oh, is it okay if you not do this? It's really being firm. And number four is being consistent. And this, I think, is truly the golden nugget. Because when we are consistent, people truly understand what our standards are and what we expect. When I followed up with her to find out about her progress about a week later, I sent her an email and she replied back to me and she said, yes, I have a few less monkeys and a lot less poop. I still feel that it's hard for me to say no, but I'm working on it. I feel happier and stronger as a leader. And I just love hearing that from my clients because those results show that when you make a consistent effort to change your behavior, you can have an amazing impact on the results that you're having as a leader. So when you're having one of those days that's overflowing with other people's monkeys, you want to get those monkeys off your back by remembering that you don't have to be over responsible. You can actually set clear boundaries. And you can also empower other people to solve their own problems. Give the monkeys back to them. And you can also be conscious of how you want others to treat you because you are setting that standard and you can say no when you need to. If you know that you need to be working on setting and keeping clear boundaries, go to my website, judiglova.com, and take the free leadership assessment. You're gonna know what your leadership style is. And in that report, you're gonna get some valuable information about what your blind spots are as well as your strengths. That way, you'll be able to leverage your strengths to become really powerful when it comes to setting boundaries. And afterwards, you can always reach out to me and ask me questions one-on-one. Before I go, I just want to emphasize that this channel is designed for you because I truly believe that the time is now to stop doing leadership and start being a leader from the inside out. And if you haven't done so already, you can hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.